and I said I was going to stream, so I'm going to try and stream. So let's see if this works. You have to forgive my everything, honestly, because if this works, that's pretty amazing. I don't know how to see the chat, if there is a chat. Never tried to do this on my phone before. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know. I'm assuming, oh wait, there's a chat button right there. Aha. Okay. Anyway, so I'm trying to stream in the middle of a power outage. I have I'm going to mess around with this guitar. This is my swap meet find. It is a Epiphone Strat, circa early 90s, I think. But I have this cheap microphone, this USB-C wireless mic going to my phone, and I can only use the mic or the guitar one at a time. So when I'm done talking, I'm going to unplug this and plug in the guitar and just mess around. So again, you have to forgive everything, because just being able to get this work, whatever. But I can say I did it if it works. And you'll have to, I need my cord. Where's my cord at? Lost the cord. Ah, here it is. Okay. So if anyone hops in the chat, says anything, hopefully I can see it. And yeah, this is the angle that we have. I'm using my $10 tripod that has lights. It's actually a selfie stick, a lit up selfie stick. Oh, I can get a little better angle. Maybe that's not a better angle. Everything I've got right there. That's just a guitar though. And if I back it away, then the lighting is junk. So, because it's so good right now. Okay, I'm just gonna unplug the mic, plug in the guitar, and tinker around a little bit. I don't even know if this is working. I'm going to assume that it's working. Some quick side notes here. If you haven't watched me mess with my guitars before, I am not a guitar player. I like to build guitars, modify guitars because it's fun for me. But I'm not a guitar player. I'm more like the mechanic that might work on the cars that can't drive the cars. It's the best way I can, like the guy that owns a race car but pays a driver to drive it. I like to mess around with the guitars, but it's definitely not. It's not my. It's not a strong skill set of mine. I just like to chug around on some of the frets and mess around with it. Um, I guess since I'm talking for a minute, I'll talk for a minute. This is a Epiphone Strat that I got at a swap meet for $40. It was pretty broken. Oh, one of my lights died, dude. Not a good sign. I think I'm on my got to be on my way out. If that thing's dying, I'm kind of screwed. Shoes. But yeah, I got this thing at a swap meet. It was $40. It had a white pick guard with three single coil pickups in it, and I swapped out this one for a rail style humbucker, and I used a Fender Strat pick guard and just cut it up to fit. I know it's kind of hard to tell with this awesome lighting, but I cut it up to fit on this guitar, which doesn't fit perfect, but it's pretty close. I just lost one of my lights. And the fun thing about this, though, is this pickup is actually supposed to be a neck pickup, but I had it laying around, so I threw it in the bridge of this guitar, and I think it actually sounds pretty cool. It's just a Temu hot rail pickup. I want to say it measures at like 8 or 9K, 9,000 ohms. I wonder if I might be able to make this light charge off of my battery pack. I'm going to try that. No one's here anyway, so it's not hurting anything. And if you come here after the fact, I guess you could just fast forward through this part. I don't know. Please don't fall guitar. I guess I could talk about this setup while I'm doing this. So everything that you're hearing is through my Spark 2 amp, which is going through a USB-C, almost like the amp interface, if you will, to my phone. And it's directly in the record. That's why I can't do, what am I trying to say? English, Travis. That's why I can't use this microphone and the guitar at the same time. Kind of are stuck hearing one or the other. What is this cord? Is this a USB-C? This thing is freaking long. It's probably not. I have this heck of long USB-C. I don't know where this came from. I want to try this. If I put this out, and there, I know you can't see any of this, so this is not good YouTube. If I put this out, and then I plug this into here, I wonder if I can bring my other light back. This is what the lights that I'm working with are, by the way. So, and of course they take that freaking connector. You can't see it. I don't think I have that connector here to charge this thing. Son of a biscuit. Um, Maybe I do, though. I have one last ditch thing I can try here. I know I have a super long cord over here. Now it's just a personal triumph. Just hanging out with anyone that wants to hang out. Listen to me talk during the power outage. Oh, yeah. So power is out. I don't know when we're going to get it back. But it's not looking good. Say that much. We had to drive a kid home that's like, I don't know, 20 miles-ish from us. And pretty much between here and there was not very many spots that had power. So I'm not super confident that we're going to get in power anytime soon. Holy crap. That kind of works. I don't know if you can tell, but it's red, which means it's charging. So, look at that. I'm goofy. I wish I could show you the setup that's on the back side of this camera. It is silly. It is silly. I have a candle going back there. I don't know if anyone can see that. I mean, there's no one here, so you definitely can't see it, but it is right here. Setting some ambiance. I mean, I am super old, but I look super old right now. Anyway, guess I'm gonna turn the mic off. Go back to doing some jamming. My battery pack for the amp, which is powering all of this stuff right now, except for my phone, is at like 93. So anyway, sure. Let's mess around with the guitar some more. That sounds fun. I might turn it up on my end just a hair. But that means I have to unplug you guys. Get back to it. Anything else that I can tell you about this guitar that you'd like to know about this guitar? Oh, this was broken also when I got it. This like whole corner here was pretty much broke off and I had to re-glue it. Didn't do the greatest finishing job on making that look professional, but oh well. Oh, and I'm connected with my little wireless Temu pickup here. But again, this is during a complete power outage. So, I mean, I feel like that's kudos to me. Just saying. Also, there's no one here, so. I'll plug the guitar back in. Mess around for a while. Someone does show up. Say hi. I just lost my other light. That doesn't bode well. I wonder. If I could pull this guy off of here. Maybe. I don't think this is going to work. This just seems like I'm trying to break everything. I might be able to. Maybe I could plug it in with this. Unplug that guy. Plug in this. Oh, we're going for right. Hang on. Burp. I know. Now we're kind of sideways and cockeyed. Just bear with me. Bear with me here. Probably the best live stream it's on. I don't know why you guys would ever want to go to a different one. I mean, can't get any more quality or better than this, right? Huh. Ah, look at that. I lost my pick. I mean, at almost a half-hour long live stream and a total power outage. Everything's running off battery or cell phone signal or all of those things. I don't know if you can hear that or not. The guitar by itself through this mic probably sounds like garbage. Maybe I sound like garbage. I haven't actually tested this mic yet. So if I watch this back and it is garbage, it's all going away anyway. I guess I don't have anything else to say. So remember to blah, 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 blah. I think I broke it when I was trying to learn about the chat. I'm going to plug the guitar back in. Someone gets here and asks questions about anything. Just say something, I guess, and I'll see what happens if I can respond to it. On that. Well, guys, I said I was going to do a live stream tonight. Video games didn't work, so this is what I did. Hopefully it worked. I'm going to watch it back, see if it worked. Sorry, got distracted. Tattoos look cool in this light, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Doesn't look like there was anyone here. Anyway, should not blame you. This does not look like it's probably the best thing you could have watched this evening. But maybe it'll look cool in hindsight and I'll watch it back, I'll leave it up or something. So, I'm still messing with camera angles, but all right, cool. If you were here, thanks. If you watch this later, also thanks. And all that other stuff that, bye. How do I end this thing now? This is awkward. And bye. Bye. Nope. And back. And I want to stop it. Sure you want to stop dreaming? Yes. Okay. Now I'm really leaving. Bye, guys.